Assalamu alaikum. Welcome, my dear students. We are discussing introduction to sociology, and today we shall discuss emergence of sociology. That is how sociology emerged. As I have already told you that sociology has a short history and long past. Because the sociology was unintentionally studied with other subjects, it was part of philosophy and became a separate subject in 19th century. After in Europe there were some major revolutions, and in that process sociology as a separate subject came into emergence. Sociology is called the child of the age of revolution. It is called simply called the child of age of revolution because it was the revolutionaries who gave birth to this subject. The revolutionary changes in the preceding 3 centuries had decisively changed the way people lived there by paving the way for the emergence of sociology as we have today. The subject which we have today at our hand is the child of or the brainchild of the social upheavals or the revolutions that took place in the Europe. Sociology took birth in such a climate of social upheaval where there were major upheavals in social system, in the industrial system, in the thinking process. There was the chains of slavery were broken and the reason were given the prominence. So the roots of the ideas developed by the early sociologists. The modern era in Europe and the conditions of modernity were brought about by the three major processes. In Europe, there occurred three major processes which gave birth to some new subjects, and sociology is one of them. Those processes and those revolutions and these upheavals were first enlightenment. Enlightenment means dawning the age of reason. That is, reason were given the prominence, and people generally were following the clergy, where thinking were totally curtailed. No one was given the chance to think, to give the new idea. So the evolution or the revolution of enlightenment gave birth to the age of reason. The reason were the scientists were given the prominence. Second, the French Revolution. This revolution also took in Europe. It gave the quest for political sovereignty, and it gave the slogan of liberty, fraternity, and equality. Thirdly, the Industrial Revolution, as we know that it started in the England, the British, the system of mass manufacture of things took place in this. What did these revolutions brought about? These revolutions completely transform not only European society, but also the rest of the world as it came into contact with Europe. The revolutionists initiated a process of thinking about society, particularly the consequences of revolutionary happenings. Industrial revolutions accelerated the process of urbanization. When industrial revolution took place, it gave birth, or it gave it accelerated the process of urbanization. That's the city life became more. Urbanization in its turn created many social problems, where it was accompanied with some social problems, and the natural way was that the subject and concept of sociology came into being. French Revolution led to a rethinking about the form of government. I have written it shortly, GOVT, government and practice of democracy. These changes were also around in economy, polity, and social spheres of living. The industrialization, urbanization, and capitalism and the attendant and the consequences began transforming the societies of Europe. I was just giving you the introduction how emergence of sociology took place and how the sociology as a subject gave birth, but it was just an introduction. We have to study separately the social revolutions in the form of enlightenment, the French Revolution, and the Industrial Revolution. Tomorrow, inshallah, we shall discuss first part of that, which gave birth to some subjects, especially one among them is sociology, how enlightenment, the French Revolution, and the Industrial Revolution broke the chains of misery, slavery, and the way of thinking, and how the new subjects came into being, and how the impact and how the this hegemony of the religion became loose, and the new subjects, new ways of thinking, new processes came into being, and how sociology came into emergence. It was just an introduction. Inshallah, tomorrow we shall discuss first part of that, enlightenment. Till then, assalamu alaikum.